Okay, today we are going to learn how to assemble the infamous Earl's power steering hose. A lot of people have problems with these. Very difficult, takes a lot of muscle to put together. We're going to show you the trick. This is a Dash 6 power steering hose end, steel, for use with the Dash 6 Earl's power steering hose. First we're going to show you how to cut the hose. This is a length of our Earl's power steering hose, part number 13006. We're going to cut it to show you how we cut it. First we take our handy dandy chisel, sharpened on a surfacer, extremely sharp. You can buy these at any Home Depot. 3-pound sledge, block of aluminum, on the leg of the bench for the least amount of deflection. Line out where you want to cut it. 3 whacks. As you can see, perfect clean cut. Slight deformation is okay, you just squeeze it back with your fingers or a pair of pliers. Now to get the hose into the socket, this is the socket. A lot of people have problems inserting that in there. We're going to show you how to fix that up. Chuck it up in your vise. Notice we have smooth jaws inserted in our vise. First thing people try to do is they try to push it in or they try to turn it to the right. But what it is the socket is threaded left hand. So what we do is we turn the hose to the left, very moderate pressure pushing in and turning at the same time. The hose feeds into the collar with no problems and bottoms out. At that point you can see the hose is all the way up into the socket. What we like to do then is we like to back off the socket a little bit just to let the hose relax in there, maybe a quarter of a turn to get the hole opened up a little bit. Then what I like to do is I like to take an awl, or this is a router, a hand router. I can use an awl, but I prefer this, and I just kind of clean up the cut and round it up, taking very little rubber off to get that hole back as round as possible. And I just chamfer the end of the rubber hose just a little bit. It doesn't take much to get these on if you've already prepared it in this fashion. Then what we do is we take the hose in and we've got the 2 hexes. We align the hexes into the vise, crank that down, get some oil on there, and we're pretty much ready to go. First things first is inserting the nipple into the hose, and you will turn to the right on these with heavy pressure pushing forward until the thread grabs. Once the thread grabs, I start turning the hose as much as I can without a wrench, and then I proceed to the wrench when I can't go any further with the hands. We're supposed to know our sizes down here, and just roll it on. And there we go. Power steering hose end installed.